Welcome! It is great to work with you today. Now that we have some experience with lists as sequenced data structures, let's take a look at tuples. A tuple is an ordered set of objects or items. It is similar to a list, except it cannot be modified. Data structures, or containers, are a key feature of the Python programming language. What are containers? They are simply objects that contain other objects. You are already familiar with one type of container, the list. Lists are ordered sets of objects or items, which are identified by their index or position in the list. Lists can be modified. In this video, we will examine tuples, which are similar to lists in many ways, except they cannot be modified. Let's start by using a function to generate a tuple. In this example, the function sampleFn generates 3 values. We can assign the values returned by the function to individual variables, or we can store the values in a tuple. Notice that the tuple is enclosed by parentheses, whereas a list is enclosed by square brackets. How else do tuples differ from lists? Generally speaking, tuples are immutable. The items and their positions in a tuple cannot be changed. We can add or multiply tuples, check their length, and slice tuples. However, we cannot perform functions that would change the items in a tuple, such as pop or append. Tuples are best used for sequences that remain constant, such as the days of the week or records which must be preserved. For example, the following code defines a tuple named week. We cannot add a second Sunday as much as we'd like to. In fact, the most compelling reason to use tuples is that they are read-only and can make your software safer. Using a tuple and not a list is one way to ensure no one will modify the data structure. An attempt to modify our tuple, week, results in an error. Tuples also run slightly faster than lists in a program, but in most cases, that is not a significant advantage. This is only a brief introduction to tuples. For the most part, we will be using lists instead of tuples in our Python course. However, tuples are an extremely useful addition to the Python language, especially when you know the information will not be changed. As always, I look forward to working with you in our next video.